Hi, I'm Casey, and I have a crush on food. And today I have a crush on brownie bottom pie. Brownie bottom pie is a dessert, and it's really good. It's kind of a different take on a chocolate pie because there's no crust, the bottom is brownie. It's delicious, everybody loves it, it has whipped cream, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So the first thing we're going to do is make the brownie part, which has to bake in the oven. And you're going to have to let that cool before you assemble the rest of the pie. But I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. I have my 9-inch pie plate here, which I've already coated with some butter. And in this bowl, I melted together 4 ounces of bittersweet chocolate and half of a stick of butter. And I've whisked that and it's smooth. So in this bowl, we're going to add the rest of the brownie ingredients. Real easy. Half a cup of sugar, 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to give that a whisk. Once that's all mixed together, just need to add half a cup of flour. You can put nuts in here if you really like nuts, walnuts, or some pecans. I live with some crazy people who don't like nuts in their brownies, so I will miss out, but they'll be happy. That's okay. So half a cup of flour. Mix that in. And this is going to bake for about 25 minutes until the toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. So you don't have to overly beat it or anything. Okay, I'm going to dump it into the pie plate. The chocolate that you use is really important. You want it to be high quality chocolate. You'll end up with delicious brownies. So you can use semi-sweet if you want, or you could even do it a little bit darker, make it a little different that way and use 70% cocoa chocolate. It's up to you. You can make it your own. I'm going to spread this around, make sure it's even, and stick it in the oven, and I'll be back when it's all cooled. So my brownie bottom is all cooled, and now it's time for the pie part. So here I have 2½ cups of my homemade chocolate pudding, which I have a recipe for on crushonfood.com, and also a video for. So the great thing about this is you can make the brownie part the day before. The pudding has to sit for at least 6 hours or overnight, so you can make that the day before, and then all you would have to do is assemble it right before you're ready to serve it. So that's kind of the good thing about this pie. So I'm just going to put the pudding on top of the brownie bottom. Smooth it around, and the top part, the top layer is whipped cream. So in my mixer I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to get that going. This you definitely want to do right before you serve it because you want it to be nice and fluffy. So I'm going to turn this on, and then we'll finish it off. So the whipped cream is nice and fluffy, and just dump it on top. Now if you're pinched for time, you don't have to make the homemade chocolate pudding. You could definitely make instant pudding, or if your supermarket sells some good pudding already mixed, then you could definitely use that. Just spread this whipped cream around. Might be easier to use a knife. There we go. This pie is great for family get-togethers, holiday functions. The first time I made this pie, I took it to a family function and it was devoured almost immediately. I mean, not even a crumb left in the pan. So it's a crowd pleaser. It's a classic dessert that most people will be happy to enjoy. So once you've got the whipped cream covering all of your beautiful pudding, then you can garnish it. Take a grater, any kind of grater, take a piece of delicious chocolate and just kind of grate it over and make it look fancy. Will really make people want to try it. Put chocolate on top. So, I hope that I have simplified this brownie bottom pie for you, and that you try it and give it to people you love.